Well, hello everyone. I'm taking a walk today in the Hollywood Hills. Am I in the United States of America? I hear you ask. No, I'm just on the outskirts of Rome. These are the Hollywood Hills, no joke. This place is called Nemi, which in Latin is Nemus, or the Holy Wood. You see how all the trees in the hills are very, very ironically similar to the United States Hollywood in California. I think you could pretty much just insert the American Hollywood sign right in the middle of that grove, and it wouldn't look much different to what we see on television. Also, that lake right in the centre, that's called Diana's Mirror, which emperors used to sail into to assert themselves as stars. You would not believe just how many roads lead to Rome. It really makes you think. I mean, the whole thing is a bit like a net, isn't it? It's like a trap, it's a snare that they would sail into these waters, and then, unbeknown to them, they're actually being sort of lured in by its beauty, and they were to be sacrificed in the Temple of Diana. Sounds a little familiar, doesn't it, with the Hollywood of today? That it kind of lures us in with its impressiveness and its beauty, and that really it's Jezebel's net, and people are being sacrificed into it. People give their all to be in it, and people get brainwashed by it, and they lose themselves to it. And people sacrifice so much of their time, so much of their life to Hollywood. It's exactly the same thing. The sheer amount that Hollywood and the mainstream media have changed people, have distracted people, have changed their lives, have made people more self-engrossed, encouraged self-worship. It's amazing how much television has changed this world, has changed so many cultures and corrupted so many cultures across the whole world, all from that one place, casting its spell over the viewers. And sure enough, just off the coast of the water, the Temple of Diana, where they used to sacrifice the people that came into this water. So it's clear that the Mother Goddess worship was very prevalent in this area. The Holy Wood, the worship of the huntress. You can see the bow and arrow symbolism everywhere. But no tellings what people used to do here. They quite literally used to sacrifice those people in this Temple of Diana. course, this is thousands of years old now. You can vividly picture really how evil this pagan worship actually is. It's absolutely satanic. Look at the fruits of it. Now, still, this is the mistake that some make. They think that this has all completely vanished and this doesn't happen anymore. Well, the Luciferians, they are pantheistic. They worship many gods, and there's nothing new under the sun. This old age of gods and goddess worship is still the new age religion. It's still part of the same thing. It's not disappeared at all. We've been very blessed that Christian values spread across this world. But you can see where it will end up if people fall away from true biblical Christian values of love and loving one another and loving Jesus and loving your neighbour and do not murder. You know, you can see where the world will go. It's not evolving, is it? It's devolving back into the old age lies, but they're just calling it new. So it can't be good when you look back at the past and see that this is still part of the same Luciferian religion. It can't be going anywhere good, can it? Because look at what used to happen. Do we want that again?
If you go down to the woods today, you'd better not go alone.
You know, it's pretty interesting, isn't it, that this place is called Diana's Mirror when Hollywood is all about self-obsession, self-worship. It's very interesting. You can see the same fruits in Hollywood today, as we walk around this place which is called Nemi, which in Latin means holy wood. Diana and her holy wood. The lake is called Diana's Mirror. So really, when you think about it, Hollywood is just an extension, an artificial plastic version of what is already here. It's just a modern day replica of what is already on the outskirts of Rome. All roads lead to Rome. So really the one in the United States is like a pseudo modern mock-up version of channeling the same thing, the worship and cult of Diana.
That the temple of the great goddess Diana should be despised, and her magnificence should be destroyed, whom all Asia and the world worshippeth. And when they heard these things, they were full of wrath, and cried out, saying, Great is Diana of the Ephesians.
I'm making my way up to the town of Nemi itself. Notice the male-female symbolism, sex magic of the gate, right in the centre of the town. Wow, look at the top, the moon goddess. A crescent moon with a crown, so obvious. Oh boy. The foundation of the shrine is clearly the Vatican. The Jesuit Illuminati secret societies, guys. There it is, The sculpture of Diana, the huntress. Remember also the symbolism we've looked into before with the wild hunt. The European folklore of Europa, you know, the goddess, the wild hunt.
Nimrod was the first one to bring together a coordinated effort of all mankind to come against the truth of the revealed Word of God. Nimrod, the Bible said, was a hunter for souls. My friend, he was a hunter before the Lord, and what he hunted was not deer and elk. He was hunting the souls of men.
And how ultimately it refers to the hunting of Christians. And how Hollywood is being used as propaganda to to prepare the world for that. To prepare the world. And to undermine the Bible and anti-Christian media. So this is all linking to the wild hunt. And actually the folklore, European folklore of the wild hunt, it comes from another dimension. Does that not tell you where the entertainment is coming from? Whose agenda is being pushed through the mainstream media?
How art thou fallen from heaven, O Lucifer, son of the morning? How art thou cut down to the ground, which didst weaken the nations? For thou hast said in thine heart, I will ascend into heaven. I will exalt my throne above the stars of God. I will sit also upon the mount of the congregation in the sides of the north. I will ascend above the heights of the clouds. I will be like the Most High. Yet thou shalt be brought down to hell, to the sides of the pit. They that see thee shall narrowly look upon thee and consider thee, saying, Is this the man that made the earth to tremble, that did shake kingdoms,